Welcome. So on the theme of the past couple of videos, we're going to talk just about getting yourself back on track internally so that it can shine on the outside and in your life as well. So that you have more energy, more happiness, more momentum, and more time, and just feel all together better. And for me, at least, that really does start with what I put in my body, how much I'm moving, and just getting my head straight. So let's talk about nutrition. One thing that I really believe in is planning ahead before you mess it up. Not just trying to be like the best planner and trying to have like a full calendar laid out of what meal you're gonna eat. I don't mean that. I mean trying to assess and trying to be one step ahead of yourself when you might cave in and go through a drive-through or order Uber Eats or just plow your face with food that is not so great for you because you've waited far too long, or that there's like a certain situation that might trigger you. So what I try and do is try and have things that I can either anticipate what's going to be coming. So if it's that time of the month and I really, really want pizza and wine and whatever, I have a plan and I have things in the fridge or the freezer that can help me with that. So this is something that I've created I have this thing called the Prep School. It's part of the Fit Gym. It's fully included. It's basically a full academy that I created for the girls in the Fit Gym that they get whenever they sign in. And it includes literally a game plan of what I'm talking about, like how to self-assess that when you are about to enter that week of hell where you just want all of the food, or you just know that if you're going through a stressful situation, you might be triggered and want certain food, how to have this instead of that, but how to create replacements and substitutions that don't feel like you're having, perfect example, people are like, well, don't have, pizza, but have a plain chicken breast with broccoli on the side. That's not the same thing. That's not what I mean. So one thing that I created is this guide that, let's say you want pizza. One thing that I'll do is I'll get a cauliflower crust. I'll put them in the freezer. They're ready to go. They're frozen. They're like flash frozen. So they're ready to go in the oven within 5 minutes. They're ready. And I'll put a bit of shredded cheese, some fresh garlic, and I will dip it in what's called tzatziki. Every time I talk about tzatziki, people are like, what is that? It's basically a Greek yogurt dip with, I want to say mint and dill, a lot of garlic. I love garlic. Lemon juice. It's very clean and very healthy, and Greek yogurt super high in protein. So as long as you're good with dairy, you're good to go and get a grass-fed organic Greek yogurt. You can make your own or you can buy one at the store. Just make sure it's clean. And I am, hand to God, I am as happy with that like garlic cheese bread situation dipped, who wouldn't be, in that than I would be with a pizza, and it's far cleaner than me ordering a pizza. But if I hadn't planned ahead, I would have just placed the order for pizza. That's what I'm talking about is, figure out the moments where you might be triggered and have things on hand. And this is just one example, but I have like a full list of them that I have as my go-to. Same thing with cocktails. If you've ever heard me talk about my Detox mocktail, I will often make mocktail drinks. So I know that I sometimes look like the margarita girl because I always share it with you guys, but I'm not the one that's having a margarita every single day. There's no way I could possibly do that. But when I'm, on my fitness grind, or when I'm trying to anticipate the fact that I might want that, but I'm trying to eat clean, I have what's called like this Detox mocktail that it literally tastes like booze, and I put it in a wine glass and everything, and I put it in my margarita glass, and I'll even sometimes salt like half of the rim just so it still feels like a margarita. And it works. So I try and create smart substitutions where I'm not depriving myself, because this is what happens when you deprive yourself. The pendulum will swing one way. This is how we diet. This is why diets don't work. You'll literally swing the pendulum all the way to one side and be like, I'm on my grind. And you go super hard. And within a week or two, maybe 3, it's going to swing, but it's going to swing hard the other way. And you're going to be at McDonald's 3 times a day. Because that's what happens. If you swing the pendulum too far one way and you're an extremist, it's going to swing the other way in the other extreme. It's just what happens. So if you can kind of try and keep the pendulum in the middle, just swaying, and you're happy and content, that's, I think, the biggest secret to success with nutrition, for sure. Subbing things out, meal prep is something that I do. I will create small, really go-to amazing meals in the fridge. Even if that's snacks, I'll do like little snack packs for Andre and I, where I have a couple carrots, some rolled up cold meats, some dates, different like hummus, different things that I know that I would want, and kind of like a little charcuterie board to go, but healthy. And we'll literally just grab them. It's like a divided up. You can get, these are like meal prep containers. They're just Tupperware containers that you'd get from like, honestly, like a Chinese food place, because they divide their food, right? You got like the chicken, fried rice and everything. So I'll divide it up, and it's like a little charcuterie board to go. So when we hit that moment of 3 or 4 p.m. where we're really hungry and it's not yet dinner time, but you don't want to, indulge in chips or whatever, that's what we grab. So a couple just easy tips, but one thing that I wanted to put out to you guys that I haven't announced yet, and I'm so excited you're going to see the announcement. So I've paired up with one of the most amazing super trainers ever. So just a quick disclaimer, I'm not the one teaching the workouts in the Fit Gym. That's not my forte, it's not what I do. I want to leave that up to the pros. And furthermore, the Fit Gym is not some printed off PDF that I'm expecting you to go through by yourself in your basement or your garage. Like, there is so many Pinterest guides and so many people on Instagram that because they can do a push-up, they're like, hey, let me print off this guide for you and you can follow it. First of all, that is so not personal and so boring. So what I personally do in the Fit Gym is I am in there with you. Some of us even Zoom every single morning. So we'll pop open Zoom. You can be on camera with us. So it's like a group setting. You don't have to if you don't want to. But your workouts are a calendar program put together by me and the trainers. And we guide you through it. Nutrition is included. Supplements are included if you want them to be. Everything is in there. But here's the different thing about the Fit Gym. So obviously the prep school is included, but I create my own calendars with the help of the trainers. And I always add like a little spice to it. And I wanted to do something. Last year we did the 31 days to get ripped. And it's still available. You can still do it and it's amazing. And it's there. That's what's cool too, is once you're in, everything's included. So the one that I wanted to announce on here and that has not been publicly announced yet is going to be called the 21-day total body shred. So it's 21 days. It's like no BS, total body shred, booty. Like, that is the number one question I think I get on Instagram. How do you grow booty? And if anybody can talk to you about that, it's me, because I was Miss Flapjack Booty for the longest time ever. And I wanted to grow it, cinch my waist, have abs, tone up, and just feel dang good about myself. And here's the cool thing. And we're talking about this tomorrow. We're going to talk about meditation and happiness and like mindset. There's daily meditations included in it. So not only will you grow booty, get your nutrition in check, get some abs, tone up, lose the weight that you want to lose, but you'll also get your head straight and feel good about yourself. At the end of 21 days, that's not long. It's 3 freaking weeks, but it takes 21 days to form a habit. So I'm really excited about this. This is probably my favorite launch ever. So you'll see it announced. If you want to be one of the first ones in, click the link below. You can go to my website too and just say that you want to be part of that 21 days. And it's going to start soon and I'm so freaking excited. And I want to be able to start it with you. So get in, get ready to start, and cheers to your future. So tomorrow we're talking about happiness, mindset, meditating. And bye, dude.